political enthusiasts out there. It's your two favorite ambassadors here for Cinephellas. I'm Logan Myers. This is my good mate over there.
And I'm Tucker Carlson, and I'm reporting live here from the and I'm Henry Hill. What's going on, everybody? We're back tonight, and we have a Cinephellas TV review for you wild political junkies out there. We're talking about the new Max original limited series. It's starring the one, the only, Kate Winslet, back on HBO Max. Of course, we remember Mayor of Easttown, back with another powerhouse performance. This time, we're talking about Chancellor Elena. Kate Winslet in The Regime.
Call it an expression of peace and love. Something like that. Something fun. Snappy. Yep. Good.
Kate Winslet's back with another great performance here in the new HBO series, The Regime. As you said, Chancellor Elena Burnham. She's the leader of this fictitious town or country somewhere in Middle Europe. They don't really say. And she, has an intimidating iron fist and tough, but she really is afraid of a lot of things and a hypochondriac.
She's basically Howie Mandel, but a leader of a foreign country.
Behind the walls.
Behind the walls. She's very, she's a hypochondriac. She's afraid of what lies beneath the walls that she's living in. We're probably going to get a backstory as to why that happens. You don't really get a lot of backstory in the first episode, but you do see all these dehumidifiers set up in the place. They're always constantly checking the humidity levels, and she's afraid, I guess, that somebody's trying to take her out, maybe is what I'm assuming. And she has all these quirks, but when she does get in front of the public, she portrays this really powerful, intimidating, rules with an iron fist, looks great, is a believable, dictator basically. And eventually in the episode, she needs somebody to be her bodyguard, basically. And we see this soldier come in, and he's kind of been beat up and beat down. And they kind of vet him for this job. She does. And
is
she
the
eventually,
bodyguard, is the bodyguard played by Kevin Costner?
No, it's Matthias Schoenaerts. But it's not too different than that actual performance by Kevin Costner. He really has a deep, love for Elena, really. It's kind of wants to protect her at all costs, believes in her cause, and, just has a thing for her and wants to protect her, keep her safe at all times, and is willing to do whatever, she says, basically. So he goes around with a meter, checks the humidity, makes sure that she's safe, stands by the door all night, doesn't sleep. And eventually, thank God he was there, because somebody actually does sneak in that's there to, potentially take her out and assassinate her. And luckily he's there, and he's able to beat the shit out of the guy and save her.
Starts off, the bodyguard soldier, former soldier called the Butcher, and he's always going around reading the moisture levels with her, and not the job he really signed up for, but eventually gets to use his fighting skills, as you just talked about, when somebody tries to break in. But their relationship, her confidant, it grows stronger throughout the episode. That might turn into a romance. I'm guessing that's where it's kind of going, but I like the relationship, and she kind of puts him in his place like a little kid, and shows you how, powerful and strong-willed she can be at times. And she also shows that with other characters in the first episode. But Kate Winslet's really fantastic.
Yeah, it's an interesting show. It's a satire, of course, of politics in general and monarchies. And then we have Kate Winslet here showing her comedic talents as well as her dramatic talents here. This is really a project designed to let her shine as an actress and show what she can do. And she, as always, is phenomenal in this. The show starts out a little slow at first. It builds up, and by the end, I was, pretty invested, and I liked what I saw. Not one of the best premieres I've seen, but it has a lot of potential as it goes on, and I want to see how she's going to rule. And with her own cabinet members there, they kind of grow suspicious of them and think that they might be trying to sicken her, and she kind of throws her own cabinet members out. So there's a lot of espionage here and double crossing that could be happening behind the scenes, but you don't know. She's also kind of crazy as well, because she's kind of has this illness, leads you to believe that she kind of made it up. So it's a complex character. She also gets to sing at one point in the episode, which was cool. There's a nice moment in there in the ballroom where she gets to be close to the butcher. So like you mentioned, yeah, there's probably a blossoming romance there possibly. So we'll just have to see, where it goes from here, and see how, her being a chancellor, how she interacts with other world leaders as the weeks go on. But overall, I had a pretty decent time with this episode, and I'm definitely going to check out the rest of the 5 episodes, 6-episode limited series. And it's, portrays this Chancellor of Europe, and Kate Winslet with another great role.
One of my favorite actresses working. I saw her attached to HBO show. I was really excited for this. I love Mayor of Easttown. We reviewed it, and I thought this was going to be a straight drama, but it's more of a political satire. So not what I was expecting, but that's, as you said, starts off a little slow, but it finds its footing eventually. And it gets a lot better towards the middle and the last part of the episode, setting up the remaining, 5 episodes. But Kate Winslet playing the Chancellor Elena, I thought she was fantastic. Matthias Schoenaerts playing the Butcher, I thought he was really great, and their relationship's good. And the rest of the supporting cast is really great. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens the rest of the season. Of course, me and this guy will be back to review the entire season. The first episode of The Regime, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Kate Winslet hairpieces.
I'm going to give The Regime, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 Matthias Schoenaerts hairpieces.
I want to hear from all you wild rascals out there. What did you like about the first episode of The Regime? What didn't you like about it? What other show are you watching on Max right now? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out Cinephellas on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie, news, and reviews.
March has kicked off hot. There's, a lot of things that we're looking forward to seeing. The Regime notwithstanding, we have a new Ghostbusters movie coming.
Godzilla, Kong.
Godzilla X Kong, and a lot of shows too. X-Men 97. We're looking forward to that. Of course,
Roadhouse.
From our childhood, yes, Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal, Conor McGregor. Can't wait for that over the top craziness. We'll see how that turns out. 3 Body Problem on Netflix from the Game of Thrones creators is on our list. So yeah, end of, these last couple of weeks of March, we're going to keep it going and have a lot more reviews for you guys. So make sure to stay tuned to this here very channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. So we will be back after the rest of the 5 episodes sometime in April. So until then, I'm Uncle Henry Hill.
And I'm Uncle Logan Myers, signing out to the next TV review.
Cheers.